Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, Healy Ultimates, and welcome to episode 48 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. Alright, let's continue where we left off. So like this, like this. This combination of button presses is weird. Wait, how did the other chirpy die? Yay, okay. I believe, hang on, what did I catch last time? I got a bear, I got a wild rabbit, and I got a chirpy, so that's the second chirpy. Alright, so I need one more. Good, good, good. It's pretty much going to be impossible to collect every single one on in this episode, but I'm going to try. Because I really want to show off some of these spawns and stuff, because it is very useful. Oh, it was that's what killed. Like this.
That was pretty easy.
It'd be really nice if you gave it to me. Ah, man. It's so frustrating. The other thing is, I probably could have ran into that bear. But then the issue is like running away from battle is annoying because Marta is using mystic symbols and I don't want to give her feather boots. And again. Thank you. Okay.
I'm glad they were weak.
The other thing I'm thinking is like, should I put, oh my god, should I put a monster that that can be gaining experience at this point, or should I just go for the kill? Yeah, it's hard. I've got to open my little file here. There we go. So basically I just need one more.
Don't get too confident.
Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Yeah, this button combination is quite difficult. Like I have to press up on the right thumbstick and up on the left thumbstick with circle, which sounds easy, but when you're doing like, oh, thank goodness, when you're doing like each at a time, it's kind of confusing. Vein, like the weather. Vein. Okay, so that one's done. So Taramana is all complete. Let's go to the next one, Lake Sonoa Cave. Here I need to get a single polywiggle. What? What the hell? I've never seen this before. Huh? Why did this happen? What did I do? Because of Aqua? Everything's back to normal? Huh. I did not know that. That's kind of a problem. Wait, no, it's not a problem, right? Because if I go to the Tower of Mana, I can still go in reverse. I just can't enter the Lake Sonoa Cave efficiently. Huh, alright, well, yet another thing I didn't know about the game. At least you guys got... Damn it. Water returned to Lake Sonoa. The cave is now underwater. Damn. Alright, well that's annoying. A polywiggle, I'm not sure where I can get another one. I think the only place polywiggle exists is in the Lake Sonoa Cave. So, but the spider I think I can get in Hema? Anyway, let's do this. Oh, that's right, everyone's gone. I forgot about this too. Damn. Okay, that is a problem. Alright, well let's talk to everyone. I'm sure I can work things out later. It's not the biggest deal in the world, it's just a little annoying. This is Hema, the town dubbed the Village of Adventurers. Okay. Oh, well this took a turn. I imagine the monsters are attracted to the lingering sorrows of the people who escaped from the human ranch, only to die here. We must never allow the tragedy of the human ranches to be repeated. Indeed. Arf, arf. Actually, if memory serves, this lady says something funny. Now that the monsters are gone, we could go outside again. Oh, it's Abe Simpson quote again. We can go outside again. You'd think we'd be used to danger, but having wild monsters hanging around isn't comfortable. Where have I been this? Oh, where have I been this whole time? Hiding in this giant cauldron. That's so good. I love that. Did I make? Let me just quickly check something. Quality stone. Pretty sure I got one of each of you. I don't think I have a jihad. Wait, what's that? I have 0 of you. You're going 15. It's this thing, right? Oh, I only have a groundbreaker in my inventory. I'm just gonna make one. I'm sure I have enough stuff. I think everyone in the inn probably says something similar, if not the same thing. What do you say? As an adventurer from Tetheala, I was eager to see the fabled village of adventurers. I was expecting it to be rough and raw. It's actually a pretty respectable town. There aren't many buildings enough, though, maybe it said. I hear the view from above is spectacular, but that's one hell of a hike. I guess I ought to give it a try, though. It seems that even the monsters didn't mess with the graves. I've been doing my best to protect the graves. The poor souls who are buried here have suffered enough. Okay, and I believe there is one more person right at the very top who says something. And there's quite a few monsters in Hema that I'm not going to be able to get because of this. I forgot about that, man. This view is amazing. I'm overwhelmed. It was totally worth coming all this way for. The longer I stare at it, the more I feel myself being pulled into that sea of clouds. Whoa, I almost fell. That is very true. Man, I forgot about this. Oh, that's so annoying. But at the same time, it's good because it's like, you know, it's something that I understood. It's not really going to cause too much of an issue. As long as we get certain things done before we move on to the next playthrough, it should be fine. Alright, the next place we've got to go to is the underground ruins, so let's do that. I may as well do it like this so that if there are any other issues, we can work them out as we go. That's so dumb. How did I forget that? I can still go here, right? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so underground ruins. There's only 4 monsters we have to collect here. Unfortunately, they're fairly close to the beginning. First one is either, well, it's either a ghost or a lizard. That one is not the lizard. The lizard, I'm going to run into this slime because I don't need to collect the slime, but it could be a lizard in this battle. No, but I do need an axe beak, which I could have got at Hema. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna kill. How did you not die from my slash? Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing, so like this. Wait, I just barrier. I think Fiend Fusion while he's chasing for me is too risky. Okay, die. So I needed 3 of these things. Let's see how we go. Okay, that's 1. That's good. I should probably, like change these totals while I'm going, because then I won't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, this list is probably the better one to use. And the main, wait, where's the lizard in that case? I don't think there's a, I don't want to go that far in. But is there a ghost in this one? I think the ghost is only further in, and the lizard must be further in too. That makes it annoying. But I do need a skeleton and a poltergeist, which is definitely... The truth is always far and steep. Alright, so I think I've got to go this way. Clay Golem I can't do anything with, so we're just going to have to... Oh, poltergeist. Hang on. Take this. Take... please, hang on. I need to double my chances. I don't know how to without. Thank you. And then I need to do this and this. There we go. Oh wait, no, I don't have to double my chances. I can't get a clay golem anymore, so it has to be poltergeist. Silly me. Yes! Okay, good. I'm getting somewhere. What's this one called? Person. That's a weird way of spelling that word. Yes, proceed. I should also try and keep track of how many monsters... Well, I know I'm not going to get 100 by the time I finish this episode, so maybe I'll just watch it back and count it or something afterwards. I don't need anything from here. Wait, do we need a gamut? No, we don't.
That was pretty easy.
Technically we do, but we can get an anemone later. Anemone and lemony snickets. Okay, I don't need either of these, and I don't need you.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah, because if we do this in the second playthrough, it's just too inconvenient. We have the biggest issue. I really hope I'm getting this right. The truth is always far and steep, right? So you gotta go right, left, right.
This'll be easy.
The furthest away from where you start. But the thing about the second playthrough is you can keep your monsters, you can keep or you can get 10 times experience. You do, for some reason, you keep your inventory of like gels, like the stuff, so gels and rosemary and all that kind of stuff. But this, oh my god, wait. What do you mean? Choose a falsehood from 2 gates and choose a... What do you mean? This is... How could that be wrong? I never understand this. I never understand what they want me to do here. Hang on. This won't take too long. Once I open up the page. So go up to chapter... I think it's 2. Underground ruins. Yeah, I wrote down fight the clay golem furthest away from you all 3 times. Alright, let's go. That was my like sort of quick part of the guide. Dynasty ruins, it's before that. Underground ruins, alright. Through the door, go away, not far away to find this last one. That's what I did! That's what I did! Game, oh ghost, and skeleton. Okay, so let's kill you since you're kind of, okay. I don't understand. What did I do wrong? Okay, cool. It'll be really, I'll be relatively okay if you can just let me get you. You're not going to, are you? Damn it. Honestly, I was like half trying to do reverse psychology. That one was the furthest away from me. This next one's going to be the furthest away from me. Oh, slime. Oh, slime. Slime could be useful. No, slime's... No, I can't get slime. What am I talking about? Oh, wait, Axebeak was in there. Oops. My brain got confused. I don't know. Poltergeist. Let's go. And then... No, don't do that. That was dumb. That was dumb. I should have used that on the clay golems. Ah, man. Am I insane or... You know what's... hang on. Give me the ghost. Yes, good. Okay, and then we'll do this. We'll do this. Okay, now we can go. Did I get rid of the ghost? Hang on. Wait, no. I shouldn't do that because I've already done. I haven't got it yet. Okay, I need 2 though. Alright, that reduces it by 1. Brandon the ghost. I swear I remember... What am I doing wrong? Can someone explain to me what I'm doing wrong? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I remember that getting the golem to spawn required me, or like I could actually see the golem spawning. How do I do this? Let's do this. And then this. And then this. Thank you. Just in time.
That was pretty easy.
I remember actually seeing the golem spawn, which means that apart from the first one, if the truth is always far and steep, then I have to go this way, then to the right, then to the right, and then to the left. But how does that make any sense?
This'll be easy.
It made sense the first time, now it doesn't make any sense. Oh, game.
Glad they were weak.
I'm glad they were weak. If this works, I'm gonna be like, what? Okay.
This'll be easy. You're right.
I also just realized that I'm trying to get further in, well, for the ghost and for the lizard, I guess, technically. Was this the last one? Yeah, okay, so let's see. Why does that work? Why does that work? Why is it the first one? Oh, good, Stone Eater. Hang on a sec. Yes, I need a Stone Eater. Okay, in that case, we'll do... kill. Kill, I don't care about the golem. You, I do care about. The main reason is the Stone Eater is kind of rare in Trio Ruins, so getting it here is pretty good. Wow, his health is insane.
Phew, we won.
Please. Let's go. Alright, that made it worth it. Where is it? Get rid of that one. Susanoo. It's the it's that Naruto the Naruto thing where Sasuke has like the that armor of Susanoo or whatever. That's so cool. I'm gonna do the ghost again, even though I need all three of these. Because the axe beak is in the first room. Alright, let's get it. Chop. It's interesting, like, part of me was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to collect all these monsters in one episode. And I still think that's the case, because I would need to collect, yay, more than one per minute to actually get there. And I spent, like, 5 minutes. Hey, Rebecca. Oh, maybe the ghosts are named after, like, sort of regular people's names because they're, like, part of the afterlife kind of thing. Is it to the right? I think there's a lizard here. No, it's a serpent, isn't it? No, it's a poltergeist. This one's a Did I get the poltergeist? Yes, it's not. It's not on my list anymore. You definitely don't have a lizard on you. Or at least I'm like 90% sure of it. The gamut I don't think does. Did I get the lizard location wrong? I swear there's a lizard somewhere here. Is it you? Well, I need you. Okay, so we don't need the ghost anymore. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Now I only need one skeleton. Yeah, but because like I'm running into these monsters in other locations, it's saving me time later on. So who knows? And if that keeps happening, then we're good. Okay, get rid of that one. Wanda. Yeah, well, it's not. I wouldn't say Wanda is a common name. It's definitely not an uncommon name. Actually, no. By product of it being not a common name, that means it has to be a common name. I mean, an uncommon name. You know what I mean. Valvoline, you know what I mean. It's one for the Aussies. It's one of our ads. It's probably like, well, not in the same way, but I think Americans have like the Geico Gecko or something. We have a one called Valvoline, which is like literally, if memory serves, it's like motor oil. I need the arrow. it's like motor oil, Valvoline, you know what I mean. And they were like, this is genius marketing. And it is, because I'm saying it now. And I don't even care about motor oil. Okay, so I'm going to set the arrow. Is there a monster on this side? No. Is there a monster on the other side? No. The code I think is like east, southeast or something to get to. Let me scroll. Hang on a sec. Yeah, east, southeast. I am right. I was just reading part of my guide, and I wrote down something that says It's just after this. Run up the left side, and after defeating the enemy that looks like a lizard but is called a serpent. I'm like, no, I need the actual lizard. But now that I'm thinking about it, is the lizard? I can't remember which one the lizard is an upgrade of. Anyway, I'm gonna try it here because I think it is. I think it is in this room. I'm gonna go over here first because I know the lizard is on this side. Not just because I said it was on the left side just now, but because I remember. Yes, okay, fantastic. In that case, kill you, and then barrier, fiend fusion. Barrier, fiend fusion. Okay, cool. Alright, so I need 2. 2 is very naughty. Okay, I'm happy. I need 1. Ken Con. I love these names, man. Honestly, the names make it like 10% better. Because it's just funny to muse about the names. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get to the end here. And then that way I can go back without having to worry about anything. Now, what are the other monsters in here? I do not remember. I know that the thing collapses, but let me see if I can go on the right first. Ah, there you are. Okay, fantastic. I was like, I knew there's one in... there had to be one in here. I'm going to do this. And... oh, that was the wrong one. And that's not going to work because I already have 5 slimes. I did the wrong one first. This wouldn't be so bad if I didn't keep making mistakes. Alright, you know what happens when you make a mistake? You do a lap and you come back. Hey, it worked. That was pretty good timing. Okay, let's do this right this time. So let's go like this. And then we... Now, if you give it to me, I'll be very happy. Because then I just need a ghost. I can get that on the way out. Yes! Okay, we're getting somewhere. Athenos, the new Greek god. Okay, so let me look. So I need 1 more axe beak because I cannot get it in Hema anymore. Ah, you know what is even better? I'm going to use this. There's poltergeist there. Yeah, let's use this one. I can't remember. Does it take me here? Yeah, it was either here or the one that's like just down the stairs. This is fine because the axe beak is right here. I think it's on the left, right? Like, I think it's like right. Yeah, there you are. Okay, cool. So now I just need to get you. And in order to do that, I'm going to attack you. And then I'm going to attack you. And then I'm going to step back, Daniel-san. And then I'm going to Fiend Fusion. No, okay. That was... huh. That range that I have on my Fiend Fusion was a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. Come on, Fenia. You got this. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Okay, what was the name? Ire. And that looks like the word, or looks like maybe a Latin meaning for air. So I'm gonna guess that's probably what they were going for there. Okay, cool. So there's nothing else I can actually get. You know what? I'm just gonna check if a lizard can spawn on this guy. Well, sorry. If a lizard will spawn on this guy. I have a feeling it can because on the account of the fact that I saw it spawn in the other one, but I wanted to check if this one was possible too. Okay, let's get out of here. There are monsters obviously in the Battlecraft Mausoleum that you can get. I don't have any in my list, interestingly enough, but you can obviously go there and get some too. Alright, well, we've made a decent amount of progress. How far are we in time-wise? We are 24 minutes, okay. And I'd say we've collected 14 monsters? 12? Something like that? Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Dynasty Ruins. Now, the Dynasty Ruins have a lot. I've got a tremendous amount here. Somewhat surprisingly, especially because I got 3 killerfish. Do I need leeches? I need a single leech. You are a leech. Let's see if I can get you. What else have you got as well? Because I need some other stuff that will probably spawn on this leech. Oh, marrows. Okay. I need all of this. So I'm going to kill you. Now the other thing here is obviously the starting element is water. So you might think, oh, why not just use first aid? I could, and before I do that, I could, however, I believe, yes, I believe this one is Kugelhoff. I have absolutely no idea what that refers to, if anything. I think a cat stepped on the keyboard on that one. Where is it? Aqua. Yeah, so Aqua gives me Raining Fangs, and because Raining Fangs is like an attack move, then combining that with first aid might not be the best idea. Okay, I also need a Sea Monk. I definitely can get rid of you. I need you, but I'm gonna get this Sea Monk first. So we do this. Let's go. Beautiful. Doesn't take that long actually. See, once you kind of get into the habit of, I was like, which one do I pick? Oh man, should pick the other one. Once you get into, I think like that's actually one of my favorite things in gaming when you're. Let me quickly get. I need a bullfrog. Okay, I need to then cast barrier. Now I can defeat this killer fish. I also need the sea hog, I think. Oh no, I took the sea hog out surprisingly.
I'm glad they were weak.
So, but I do need. What? Am I going crazy? Alright, I'm gonna get it because obviously I need to think. Did I not? I'm confused. Oh, I also realized I've got those slimes not getting any experience. Alright, after I finish this one I'll probably change those out. Alright, hang on. Sea Bishop. No, I need Sea Monk. Get rid of the killer fish. Okay, get rid of the killer fish, get rid of the Sea Bishop. I don't know what happened there before. I'm pretty confident I did the right thing. Oh well, once I go back I'll eventually work out that I probably did the wrong thing and go, oh okay. But until that time, I'm going to... Can't think of the word. Alright, well I need 2 zombies. And I still can't think of the word. Zombie... yeah, alright. Let me go back this way for a sec. Run into the sea hog. And then I'll run back the other way to get the zombie. Hold the cranberries. Okay, so hang on. Get rid of the killer fish. And get rid of the sea hog. Yeah, because I'm pretty confident I defeated the bullfrog immediately, but that was only because I had the water elements ready to go, right? I'm pretty sure it said spellbind, so I don't know how the killer fish got one. Okay, I need you.
That was pretty easy.
Pretty sure bullfrog is the evolution of Poliwiggle as well, but you can't get a Poliwiggle here. I mean, that sucks. It didn't work out. This will almost definitely go across 2 episodes. Where's my zombie?
This'll be easy.
And if it does, I'll still be happy. Because then we can finish on episode 50 for the first... What? How did Gaze of Temptation happen? I have to look that one up. Attacked first. Defeated the enemy. Shouldn't have activated, but I'm happy that it did, especially if it helps me get this. Yes, okay, that's 1. Wait. Oh right, I could change it, but should I? Should I just change him now? I guess so. That's all I can do. I can only change whichever one I catch, but I guess it makes sense. Oh, but then I'll forget. No, I won't forget. Okay, get rid of you.
No way.
No. Oh crap. Come on. They're getting strong. They're taking a few more of my hits. Why am I pressing X? Galf Beast. I should have gone with Fenia. Okay, let's go. I should have gone with Galf Beast. Nice. Alright, so Bullfrog is done. Bro, your name should definitely be Jeremiah. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. And the police have not stopped driving around.
This'll be easy.
Police and ambulance. As a sea monk, yeah? Yeah, that's the one I need. Yoink. And then do this. Yeah, they have not stopped. And I feel like they're just so much more prevalent nowadays. As a kid, I mean, I wasn't driving around as a kid, but I feel like they just weren't around as much. Now it's like so common. Rake? That's a weird name. I need to go back to the zombie. Was that Mero a rare spawn from the leech? Because the issue with Mero is that in order to get it, I believe it's only in the final room in this dungeon, which means I've got to go all the way to the end, which is a pain.
This'll be easy.
So let me get rid of you and you. Oh, thank you for using Sand Breath. If you could use it again, that would be excellent. Come on, let's go. Take this. So I need this zombie. Fenia this time. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I need... Okay, I was gonna say, poor Sarah, she turned into a zombie. I was going to say, I can just get the Mero from the leech. However, according to my list, I need 7 Meros. I don't know why... Wait, I need 7 Meros? Oh yeah, and a Seiren, because I think that family has like 9 monsters in it, which is insane. So let's just go there and get it done. Ah! I'll be happy. Yeah, not happy. Alright, well, we're doing okay so far. What's my time on? 32 minutes? Yeah, we're doing okay.
Easy.
I also forgot to change... I forgot to swap out my other monster. That's hilarious. It's too hard, man. It's too hard to keep track of everything. This is why people do speedruns. It's because they have to practice... I think go straight down here. They have to practice absolutely everything multiple times so that they know exactly what they're doing. And this is different because this is like doing like a 100% or doing a platinum speedrun of this would be just insane. It'd look cool, I reckon, but it would be so hard. I've thought about that before. It's something I haven't really talked too much about, but you know what? I will fire you just in case you give me a Mero. Yeah. Okay, let me smack. 1. Make sure you do 2, because otherwise you'll still get a spellbind. We definitely do not need a sea wyvern. Yeah, that is one idea I kind of toyed with. Was like making a doing a speed run, like a 100% speed run for a game after I made like a short guide. And I was like, it would just take too long. I remember one time, actually I'll tell this story because it popped into my head the other day and I think it's going to be a good length for what I'm about to do. But I do have to keep track of how many Meros I need. So that was my only one, right? Yeah, that was the only one I got, so I need 6 more. Mero, if I'm not mistaken, should be right... like literally right here. And you know what? I will save because I've made a lot of progress already.
Don't get too confident.
Alright, so let me tell this story. Back... I don't remember what year it was. It was 20... It was after I started YouTube. When I did Dark Souls 3, I obviously I practiced the game and then I made the guide for it. Hang on a second, I'm just gonna readjust because that was hurting. Yes, my chair is very creaky. I need a new one, but not yet. 6. Yeah, back when I started YouTube, eventually I did Dark Souls 3, and I finished it and I was happy. And then eventually they released the DLC for the game. And I never did the DLC for the game. Partly because they didn't have any trophies. Now, a lot of people have asked me if I'm ever going to go back and... Not a lot of people, but some people have asked me if I'm ever going to go back and do it. And I thought, I don't know what the point would be. It's like... I sort of mainly play for the... I play for the trophies, but I also do little bits of extra. And then I was also like, oh, it's actually Dark Souls 3, like it's a pretty popular game, so maybe it would get some views and stuff, that would be pretty cool. So I've like always dabbled with the idea of doing it. However, what ended up happening, and I don't remember exactly the order of operation, so to speak, erroneous. But I believe that at some point after I made the Dark Souls 3 playthrough, just waiting for the mirror to respawn here, after I made the Dark Souls 3 playthrough, I think I did it on my Batman PS4, and the PS4, something happened to it, and it it started doing like whatever the equivalent of like the Red Ring of Death is on the PS4, and it didn't work, and so I had to send it in for repairs. And I think I spoke to someone on the phone, and I was saying, yeah, it's like basically not working, and this, that, and the other, so I need to send it in to you guys to fix it. And they're like, yeah, sure, no worries. And as I was talking to them, Orithia, I was like, oh, and can you make sure like not to delete the the save files and everything like that, because I've got some pretty important stuff on there. And they were like, and they should really have a policy of just telling you, it's like literally every time we have to refurbish one of these things, there is no way for us to keep save files. It's just how it works, and we apologize for any inconvenience caused. At least just like tell me the truth. Do you still have first aid? Because that would be a lot quicker. First aid. You can't do it like that. No, whatever. I'll just do it this way. At least just tell me, and then that way I'll know like that. Oh well, easy come, easy go, so to speak, right? So then I eventually got the PS4 back and it worked, but as I said, all of the save data was gone. I'm getting really lucky here. 3 more to go. I think it's 3 more to go. I also just realized it's actually only like 1 or 2 more to go, because I can only get that many. I have to come back. I'll do 1 more and leave, and then that way, yeah, it has to be at least 1 more. If I haven't counted wrong, it has to be 1 more. Anyway, so I got the PlayStation back, and sure enough, the save files weren't there, and I was like, oh man, that sucks. But at the time, I had a lot more time to play games, and so I was like, do I do it? Do I do it? And I was like, yeah, why not? Hang on a sec. That was stupid. Damn. It's alright. I was like, do I do it? Do I do it? And I was like, yeah, I have time. Let me do it. So what I did was I put Dark Souls 3 again into the PS4. I loaded up my guide, and I played the entirety, like basically played the entirety of Dark Souls 3, doing literally everything exactly as I did it on the guide, to get, hang on a sec, that was not what I meant to do. I did the entirety of Dark Souls 3 on my PS4 again, so that I could, so that essentially, if there was inevitably a day where I decided to go back to the DLC, I could just have a file ready to go. Now that never ended up happening. Okay, this should be the last one if I can get it. Ah, damn it! I thought it would be too lucky to get it. Now that didn't end up happening. But when I checked my save file, because I was like, I wonder how long this is going to take. I think that was my, that's why I, that was, part of the reason was to get a save file so that it would be ready for the DLC. And the other part of the reason was so that I could see how long it would take me to get to to play it, to follow my own guide and do it. And especially I already had like the sort of the muscle memory down, so I knew I wasn't going to die too many times, and I pretty much would know where everything was, and yada yada yada. It ended up taking me 50 hours anyway. I seem to remember, like, I was like, okay, now let me check my save time. It's like, 50 hours? It took me 50 hours. I knew exactly what I was doing. Most of that was probably the farming for the Covenant items, which I can't remember all of them, but it was like Proof of a Concord Kept. That was a pretty terrible one to farm. There was the like Undead Shackle or something like that in the in sort of like almost like a mausoleum crypt type area. There was Human Dregs or something like that. It's hard to remember. That one was pretty easy. There was like there were a few that were easy and others that were just really annoying to farm. Come on, let's go. Oh, come on, man. I needed 1 more. This always happens. But I thought to myself, this is crazy, man. I spent all that time, like I spent 50 hours replaying it again. I played the whole thing again using my guide, and it still took me 50 hours, but oh, that's just how it was. Like I said, I may go back one day. Things have been a lot easier to, like, time-wise for me to play and to work on stuff, so it's not a foregone conclusion, but it will mean that I will probably have to play it again on PS5. Because I don't know if I'll bust out my PS4 just for that, or if there's a way to like transfer the data, that would be cool as well. I hate everything. All I needed was one stupid mirror. I should have just left. I should have said, nope, screw it, we're going to leave it on 3 mirror and we'll come back later because I've been far too lucky. But no, I decided to keep going. Alright, this is the last one. If I don't get it now, I'll come back later.
This'll be easy. You're right.
Sure it will. Chop. Chop. Oh, and I just realized another efficiency. I should give Marta first aid on the down thumbstick. That way if I get something like this, I can just use it once and we'll be good. Okay. Screw you. So let's go with this, start, down, Marta, and go first aid. Beautiful. Alright, let's get out of here. That was a big waste of time. Goodness, how am I gonna... There's something... Oh, crap. Something cool in my second playthrough. There are a few cool things that I'm going to show off in my second playthrough that I didn't know about in certain sections of the game, and this is actually one of them. I'll show you when we get there, but it's pretty cool. I was somewhat fortunate to figure it out, and I was like, huh? Like I sort of was reading things and looking at different things, and the way I found out about it was interesting. So I was like, huh, that actually worked out rather well. So I can't wait to show that off. And that's also like that's why I'm trying so hard to get this monster capturing done. Like, look, I know it's taking a full episode, and I know it's probably going to take the next episode. But like I said, I want to show this off because I think it will be useful to people who are following along. My method is not terrible, you know, like we're capturing monsters at a pretty decent rate now that we're focusing on it. I'm going sort of in order of like where you can go, so things are still pretty efficient. You can obviously work out efficiencies for yourself. We need to go to the Martel Temple to get a Siren, so we'll have to go back to the Dynasty Ruins, which I just realized is going to take me a whole bunch of time to run back. But maybe I'll do that part off screen. Now the Siren and Martel Temple, if I'm actually going off memory of this one, I believe it's in the room with the golem, like in this room that we're entering, and I think it's on the right. And this one I believe will be difficult to... Is that a Siren? Actually... Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a Siren, okay. I think before I was saying, why do I need 7 mirrors and a Siren, but that is a Siren. Alright, so we kill you. I've got to be careful here because the Siren has the lowest health. I really hope it doesn't put us all to sleep. I just realized that could be a possibility. Like, what is it doing right now?
Sorry.
Don't put me to sleep. Come on. Okay, this is a pretty nasty one, so we'll do this. Okay, let's go. Fortunately, it's still pretty weak. If I get it, I'll be very happy because this is probably going to be rare. I cannot believe that. That's excellent. That's really, really, really good. Itau. Et tu, Brutus. No, Itau does not mean and you. What could it mean? Itau. Itau. I guess it could mean and you. I'm pretty sure et tu means and you in Latin because of that et tu Brutus. As I said, I wasn't fortunate enough to learn about Shakespeare in high school, but I do know some stuff from just like picking it up as you go along, so to speak. Crosswords are really good for that stuff as well. Alright, Cellular Human Ranch. This is actually one I really wanted to get to. Oh my god, the music in the Human Ranch is... This tune is like one of the best I've ever heard. It's so... There's something about that guitar just going like... Oh, no, the bit that goes like... And then the guitar going... Is that the guitar? I think so. I have to listen to it again. I haven't heard it enough. But just that sound, man. It's nostalgic. Like it could be 20 years since I played this game, and then I could hear it again and go, that's right. Let's go. Now, what the hell? Oh, okay, that's one. Gale. Okay, well, that's... Is the next one going to be called Oprah? I will come back. Let's go downstairs. We don't... For some reason... Well... Yeah, it must have been because I got him, yeah. I was going to say we don't need the bumblebee, which is kind of interesting, but it's probably because I got it. We need to go up here. I need a single mandragora, and I also need an ogre, do I not? I don't. Okay, so it's a waste of a battle if I don't need an ogre. I could technically try and get one anyway, but yeah, whatever. I need to get rid of one harpy by clicking here. And doing this. Okay. It will. Since when? Actually, for this one we can do... So yeah, that's another thing to note. Demon Fang does not force you to run towards the enemy before activating the move, which is what makes it useful to just activate it straight up. Okay, let's get rid of you. Jujube. Jujube. Why am I thinking of the Beatles? Jujube. Something about that made me think of the Beatles. I don't know what it is. I've almost got it. Gajube? Goo-goo-gajube. Goo-goo-gajube. There we go. Thank you, brain. Alright. That's like a song that they have, right? Or like, it's some lyric that they say in one of the songs. Holy crap. Ravens! Dude, I don't need ravens, but like... That's a really rare spawn. Is that... what was it? Hang on, now I'm curious. I gotta check once I delete these guys. Okay, Marta? 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 Thank you, Marta. Chop, 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 chop. I'm gonna check that raven thing. Come on. Symphonia. Thank you. Alright, give me a second because I really want to check that raven thing. Njord. Okay, that's pretty Nordic. Okay, no, it was nothing. It was just that you can steal spoiled meat. They leave an orange shell and you can get a hawkeye or a bird feather from them. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Now we gotta go to, so that was the Cellular Human Ranch done. See how quickly we're going through this? Oh, no, not true yet. If it wasn't for the chance to capture the monster, then it would be much quicker. Oh wow, that worked out real well. So one thing about this fight is... Where did it start with? Because they're... that's annoying. Okay. What I was going to say with this fight, I would recommend... now it's hard to say, now it's hard to recommend it. I was going to say, put Havoc Strike on with the Ignis... Let's try it, just so I can show it off. So put Ignis on, and then take off Fiend Fusion for now and do Havoc Strike. The reason is because if you get all 5 jabbers...
Don't get too confident.
Hang on, let them use some moves first. Fireball, Fireball, Fireball. Hang on, we can do one at a time. Such a sick move when you... like that, you know? I didn't want to go too fast because it was just like, if I go too fast it won't work. That was so cool. Damn. Can I see that again? Oh, and you know what? That... I reckon with Emil's regular voice and not Ratatosk's, it sounds even cooler.
Don't get too confident.
Let's do it again here. Oh crap, I gotta be careful. Yep, fireball me. I can do it on you. Come on, oh, now I need to wait for 2 fireballs, that's bad. Yes. Go again, go again. Wait, no, I can do it. There we go.
Phew, we won.
Symphonia. Oh, come on, I just need one. I just need one of you guys. I also need a light wing, which is on this spawn anyway, so this might work out well. Yeah, I don't know, I think
Don't get too confident.
Havoc Strike requires you to run directly to them. One more. Come on, give me Fireball. That's it. You could also, I was gonna say you could also have one of your monsters have Sharpness, but I don't think you can command them to cast that. Or can you? You can, but you can't shortcut it? I think that's how it works. Well, I should probably check that. No, not that, sorry. It is arts. No, you can't. Yeah, you can't edit the shortcut. Oh, you can't command them to cast moves. Okay, good. Oh, and a Tarantula. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to go Phoenix Rush, and then Phoenix Rush, and then I may as well just do this. Although the Lightwing... okay. I wonder if it's the first one that you... Okay, that's good. I wonder if it's the first one that you make a... Euros? Or Euros? No, Euros. Euros. It's spelled differently. Greek. It's like that Greek kebab. What's it say? Yeah, I wonder if it's the first one... What do I do here? This is a tough call. Okay. You guys have made it really easy for me. Okay, I think yeah. I would say use Havoc Strike. I almost screwed up there because I used Demon Fang by accident. Use Havoc Strike for this one, but yes, finally. Use Havoc Strike, but wait until they all start and wait until they all start casting Fireball so that you can change the elemental grid. I think, yeah, and wait while all 5 of them are alive, because I think that makes more sense. Because then you have more chance to have fireballs cast. Alright, now for the last one that I need in here, I need a Scorpion. And unfortunately... What? Were you always here? That's good. I didn't realize that there was a Fire Drake in this room. I don't think there was a Fire Drake in this room the first time. I think this is one that pops up later. Alright, anyway. We need a Scorpion. And there's a Lightwing there too if you need it. But I didn't, and Scorpion is right here. So we need one of you. Take this, take this, take this, and take this. Yep, Havoc Strike is real good for inside, or at least for these guys. Come on, come on. You got this. Let's freaking go. Every time I see it... Oh no, did I swap it? No. Xuan Wu. I think that's how you pronounce it. If you didn't get a... Hang on a sec, I gotta check this. Yeah, if you didn't get a Stone Eater, yeah, I must have got it because it would have been this room. If you didn't get a Stone Eater, I'd recommend getting it there. Alright, so at the moment the only thing I'm sort of a little bit concerned about not getting is the wolf. Which I'm sure there's another wolf somewhere, I just can't think of where. The spider and the polywiggle, those are the ones... You know what, I will go for this. Because... I need to still add my monsters up. Okay. One suggestion that I was going to have is like, if you need to inflate your monster total, just fight jabbers. Because at least that way... Like you fight 5 of them right there, they're easy to get to. What do I need first? Killer bee, okay. They're easy to get to, and you can just like win the battle pretty quickly with the way I was showing you, but I feel like the likelihood of them actually joining is lower, so I don't know. To each their own. Okay, this is actually perfect. We destroy you, we destroy you. We destroy the anemone, even though I do need it. And then we do... No, 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 no. Ah, crap, I can't stop this. I also have screwed myself. You know what? Just barrier me. Barrier, barrier, barrier. Okay, come on, go, 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 go. Alright. Please.
We won.
Circle, X, Scalp Beast. Yay! Quillen? Goku's friend? Pronounced really weirdly. It's Quillen. Alright, let's get out of here. I need a second killer bee. I also need to kill a mantis. I need quite a lot from Camberto Caves, so this episode's probably going to finish in here. Ooh, a tortoise. Okay, I'm going to go for the tortoise first. Then I'm going to activate this and this. I'm going to defeat you and the rest. Oh, that's bad. And Mata is not on active duty right now. Thank you. Got a little lucky there to finish that off as quick as I did. Come on, tortoise. The reason I'm getting tortoise is because you have to go to the last room to get it, and I need 3 of them, so they're rare. No, not that. What is this name? Cherrapunji? Sounds Indian. Oh, it's just because I'm thinking of Punjabi. Or Punjab, rather. There's a crawler over there. I need that too. Come on, Killer Bee. Ono yoro, kono yoro. Whatever he says. Ah! Oh, actually, that reminds me. I saw. Oh wait, there's another. I forgot to change. Activate. Activate. I saw a friend of mine sent me a video of like a dance crew doing a like a choreographed dance to some Naruto sort of media, and it was probably like the sickest dance thing I've ever seen. I was like, damn man, this is actually really, really good. Fiend Fusion. So it just type in like, I think it's like Naruto choreographed dance, and I think it should be like the first result. It was from like 2018, I think. And I looked at it, I was like, this is, I've never seen it. The dancing was like not absolutely like the best thing you've ever seen, but sort of just the gravitas, I guess, or like just the what all of it meant was really, really cool. Okay, now I do need to kill a mantis, but I'd rather get. I didn't realize the killer bee gave me everything. Come on, come on, come on. Damn. Alright, I'm running out of time. Cause I can see the suns light up the sky. Na 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 na. Baby. Come on. Let's go. So far. Oh, another one. I love when the elemental grid is like that. Ugh, okay. We're fine. Go for the tortoise first, it's the harder one to get. I could just keep running into these killer bees forever. That's okay, honey, we'll just wait for the killer bees to come to us. Yes, okay, where are we? 1 Samudra. Alright, I only have time for one more, so let's just do one more. And then next time I'll continue. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish next time, but we'll get close. I also should probably check how many I've done. We're still a ways away from 100. Ah, but yeah, that's the other thing. I just remembered something as well. Part of the reason why I'm also doing it this way, and I could probably make it work when I explain what I'm about to say, is because I believe there's a trophy for making a pact with 150 monsters. So I don't want to not be recording when... Damn it. I don't want to not be recording when that happens. You know what? Let me do one more. Yeah, I don't want to not be recording when that happens. And the best way to do that is just to record everything. Because obviously, like, I could just go, alright, I'm not going to record for like the next 3 hours while I do this. But then if something happens that I needed to capture, I can't remember. What am I doing? Hang on. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yeah, and in case it isn't obvious, go for the monsters that are rarer first. Especially, and what I mean by rare is like if they're not the one that you're running into to actually activate the fight, that's probably the one you should go for. Alright, we finished on a high note. We got the tortoise. Its name is Glaucus. It has problems with its eyes, probably, if that would be a etymology for that word. Glaucoma. There we go, that made sense. Alright, for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 48 of Lost Platinum Tales of Symphonia Dawn of a New World. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.